Hey Virgo, how are you? First thing I want to say is thank you so much for all your likes and shares and comments and interaction throughout June. Your sun sign was one of the most watched videos for last month, so thank you so much. And if you're returning here again for your July reading, then it's great to have you here. And if it's your first time, then welcome. Okay, Virgo, so we're going to get into this reading now. In terms of astrology for you, what's going on in July? You've got Venus heading over to your sun sign on the 9th of July. Now, Venus is a planet connects you to, or connects us to love, beauty, money, what it is that we really desire inside and what we really want. But the thing with Venus under your influence, or under the Virgo influence, is that her natural supportive energy goes into what we call like a full position, which basically means that her natural supportiveness is kind of curved a little bit, you could say. So it could be that for some of you Virgos, when it comes to money, or even matters of the heart, love, romance, or even what it is that you're trying to manifest and strive for this month, you may experience a little bit of delay with Venus in your territory. You may do, some of you might, but that's just, just a little bit of astrology for what's going on with you. We've also got, well, we've got the new moon on the 12th, which is going to be a solar eclipse, which is exciting news. It's going to be under the sun sign of Cancer. And then on the 27th, we have the lunar eclipse with the moon, which will be under the sun sign of Aquarius. So the best bit of advice I can give is check where these eclipses might happen in your own houses of life in terms of astrology. And you can click the links below, and I can give you a hand with that, so you can see what part of your life might be influenced throughout this, this really powerful time with the new and full moons. Okay, so let's get into this. So this is a general reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. There's a message for Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Please let you know. Aha, the World. That is a great card. That is great energy. That is like one chapter completing and making room for something new. So that's cool. Okay, so this is Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay, let's make sure these are all the right way down. First of all, guys, so we get the right messages. There we go. Okay. So, first card will represent the theme. Second card will represent the issue. Third card will represent the recent past. Okay, investment. 9 of Wands. So maybe you've done, you invested in something that you're quite passionate about in the past. It's paid off. We'll see. Third card will represent the recent past. Fourth card will represent the present. Oops. Fifth card will represent a potential bit of advice. And sixth card will represent a possible potential outcome. Oh, that's too many. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. There's a message to Virgo, please let you know. Let's tap into the Virgo energy. Virgo. King of Cups. Okay, romantic offers, matters of the heart, general positivity when the King of Cups is around. Also represents all the water signs. So that's Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. Could be dealing with someone from that particular sun sign, but it's general positivity with the King of Cups. He offers and brings in good news, normally. 9 times out of 10. Alright, let's see what's going on. Okay. Virgo. So where is the energy for Virgo? Let's see. Okay, I feel pull back into the middle, so we'll read from this pile. I just want to say here, guys, I've got my back door open, so if you can hear birds chirping, or if you can hear what sounds like a baby crying, it's my neighbour. It's a really hot, sunny day here where I am in my part of the world, and so the back door's open. Okay, so bottom card energy, we've got the Ace of Swords. in reverse. Now, Swords as a suit does represent mental thoughts, mental feelings. The suit of Swords also represents life's challenges, represents all the air signs as well. Traditionally, when the Ace of Swords is, in an upright position, it does mean a brand new start for all the aces. So it's like brand new starts, fresh beginnings, blessings, things coming in. Although this is in reverse, I don't read this as a negative thing when an ace is in reverse, because an ace is what it is. An ace is that divine intervention, it's that blessing, it's that thing that comes along that helps us. But when it's in reverse, I read it as a slight delay. Okay, so there might be a slight delay in some kind of mental clarity or some kind of news coming in, or it could be any projects to do with you started to do with writing or communication. So we'll see if that energy plays out in the main reading. Okay. Aha. Okay, Virgo. Alright, so what's coming out in the main reading? Let's see, let's take a look at this carefully. Okay. Alright. Okay, so it feels very much to me, Virgo, from looking at this main spread that's come out. I mean, you did have the World card fall out first of all, which I said is new beginnings, one chapter ending and a new chapter opening. And that's kind of come out in the main spread here for some of you. But before I get to that, we'll start off with what the main theme is. Okay, so forward movement. Okay, that's the issue right now for some Virgos. It's forward movement. You've got the Six of Swords in your, theme position. Or sorry, I should say your heart of the matter position. And the Six of Swords, as I said, Swords as a suit is about life's challenges, but with the Six of Swords, it's about moving away from a challenge. As you can see, you've got people in a boat here, and they're clearly moving away from, waters that are quite rough, and they're not easy to travel through, and they're making their way to calmer waters. So there is a feeling of forward movement in July or in the near future, and it feels as though you could be moving away potentially from an earth sign person. You've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Now when the Page of Pentacles is upright, it is young energy. Again, it is something that's in the early stages. Pentacles as a suit does represent health firstly, material things, so what we own, money, finances, possessions. So it's that sort of area of life. And the Page of Pentacles indicates often, something coming in of that nature in that area of life. Now it's come up in reverse, so I feel very much like maybe for some of you, you've moved away from a situation, or you didn't take up something that was offered to you. For whatever reason, it could have been that you didn't think it was right for you, or it was just a missed opportunity, or you didn't respond in time. But it feels like some of you are moving away, or you've moved away from something that was offered to you that maybe you didn't think was right for you, or you just didn't take up the offer at the time. And this could be linked to finances, could be linked to work, or it could be an earth sign person, which would be yourself, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. Okay, so there's forward movement away from this energy. In the recent past though, you have got Venus here, so it makes me feel as though in the recent past this could have been a love interest. Potentially it could have been a love interest, or something that you were deeply passionate about, or meant a lot to you emotionally, because Venus, as I said at the beginning when I explained the movement of Venus, this month planet, she will connect you to what you want, what you desire. She'll connect you to money, she'll connect you to beauty, and also finance. So it's what we desire in life, and she is quite a supportive energy. But it being in your past position, I feel as though this is linked something that meant a lot to you, or a love interest that you just, for whatever reason, you just decided to step away from. And it shows you in the present being quite focused. And I feel as though maybe you're focused on other things, or you're focused on your money. You know, it's all about the money rather than this potential love interest, or this person that you've walked away from, or maybe even this job. It could have been financial, it could have been a job, or some kind of financial deal that you decided not to take because you were focused on something else. The Eight of Pentacles is the Apprentice card. It is the card of learning, and it is the card of reaping what you sow. So, you know, you've got this guy who was quite focused. He's made all these other pentacles in the past, but he's just focused on this one pentacle that he's got here in front of him. So it is very much about that, being focused on achieving one thing, and making progress in one particular area. So you're very focused on one particular thing. You take what resonates with you. You know, everybody's situation is different. Now, I feel like it's you that's focused, because the Nine of Wands fell out. And as I explained to you at the beginning, the Nine of Wands is about investment. So you being focused in investing your time or your energy elsewhere, and trying to move yourself in one direction, potentially away from this other earth sign person, or this financial situation, or this job that you decided to not move forward with. And the advice is that ending, you know, because you've got the Ten of Swords, you've got the Ten of Swords here in your advice position. That ending, I don't necessarily feel, or the energy of you maybe not taking up this offer, or walking away from this offer, or walking away from this person. That ending, that sudden ending, I don't necessarily feel as though it was the bad thing, because the world fell out, you know, a new start. So these together would indicate to me that if there is a situation for some Virgos out there where you've been toing and froing about whether you should or whether you shouldn't take up this opportunity, or whether you should or you shouldn't get to know this person who could be potential earth sign, and you've kind of moved yourself in another direction with the Six of Swords, and you've been focused and invested in other areas of your life, you know, and that maybe that situation or opportunity has died off now, then I wouldn't feel too bad about it, because the energy of the world there is supporting you, which means something else is coming in. And as I said to you at the beginning, the King of Cups always brings something in, and there he is. There he is. And to support that energy of something else coming in, you've got the beautiful Three of Wands in your outcome position here. So you've got your ending here, you being focused, and the Three of Wands here. Now the Three of Wands is the energy of the Three of Wands. The suit, I should say, first of all, is a representation of what we're passionate about. Also represents creativity. The three in particular, and the Three of Wands, is about expecting a return. As you can see, you've got a guy here who is looking out at the ships. He's expecting something to come in. It also indicates travel as well. But I think in this particular spread, and with the cards that are around it, and with the King of Cups falling out as well, I do feel as though this is something coming in. So your hard work and your investment, that's in your present position here that you've been working on, or that you will be working on throughout July, I think you should expect a pretty good return. Definitely, because that's in your outcome position, or some kind of new offer coming in. Now, what the King of Cups could bring, it could bring another person who is better suited for you, if this situation that you've walked away from, or that you're moving away from, is another earth signed person, or it is another opportunity, financial opportunity or work opportunity, or something of that matter linked to the Pentacles suit. If it is something that you've walked away from, then he'll bring something else in. And it could be, if it is a person that he brings in, it could be a water sign person, because he does represent water. And it doesn't matter if you are a man or a woman watching this. It's more the energies that I'm reading, because I don't know everybody's personal situation, so I'll keep it general. So the message generally is, with the King of Cups, is that something else is going to come in, or someone's going to offer you a cup of something, whether it be love, whether it be money, whether it be a job, for you to consider. So it feels very much, Virgo, like, feels very much to me like you're on a different track. You're on a different track, and you're very focused, and you've worked quite hard. You've invested, you know, in the present position. You've got the focus, and you've got the investment and the passion on whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. You know, this potential ending of whatever it was that you walked away from, because the ending is directly underneath the, you know, the Six of Swords, walking away. So I don't necessarily feel that it is a bad thing, whatever it was, because, you know, you've got Venus and you've got the Three of Wands supporting you in your outcome position, bringing something else in, and the World and the King of Cups. So it feels like a new start, or something new is opening up for you. It feels like you're on a bit of a journey. You're on a bit of a journey. Whoever this message is for, or whoever this message, you know, if there's a number of people that this message is for, you are on a bit of a journey. And I don't think that you should be too worried if you didn't take this opportunity, if you did walk away from an earth sign person that's come up in reverse, or if this is you just generally walking away, because this is your energy as well. If this is you just generally walking away or turning something down and thinking, no, that's not for me, I'm not interested, I'm focused on something else, with the Ace of Pentacles, and I'm going to invest my time and energy in that, then I don't think you should be too worried. Not at all. Not at all with the World and the King of Cups. Great energy. Definitely great energy. One chapter closing, another chapter opening. So I think I'm going to leave it here, Virgo. I don't think I've got anything else for you. Just look at these cards, see if anything else comes to me with this. No, yeah. I just feel like I need to say, whatever this past position as well with the Venus, which did make me initially feel like this could be a relationship for some people. It could be a person that they've walked away, or they've walked away from a relationship. You know, I feel like this isn't the end. This isn't the end like you might feel it is the end because you've walked away. Definitely isn't the end. The important thing is with the World here. I love seeing the World energy. I really, really do. It's card 22. So it is literally the end. When you see the World, out of all the major arcana cards, so major arcana cards are not day-to-day energies like, you know, the Wands or the Swords and so forth. They're actually like significant events in life, and the energies felt quite greatly. So when once you've gone through all those stages and you've experienced what you need to experience, and you get the World card, you know, it's time to be joyful. It's time to be happy. You know, I love the World energy. It's right up there with one of my favourite cards. You know, just because there's an ending doesn't necessarily mean that that's the end. It is, in a way, an end is like a beginning, because there's no choice but to move forward and to evolve, and that's what the energy of the World is. It's about evolving. It is about moving forward. So make July a month where you embrace that energy. You know, you embrace that energy, that message. You put in two words together, message and energy. Embrace that message and move forward, because something's coming in. Okay, look out this month for a water sign person, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Or if it's not relationships, just look out for something coming your way. Look out for a cup of something being offered to you. and really, consider it. Consider if it's for you. Consider if it's part of this new chapter that you seem to be on for some of you. For some Virgos out there, it seems to be a new chapter, and just see if it fits your purpose. See if it serves you. If it doesn't, then obviously walk away, just like you did before. Just walk away and say no, thank you. But if it serves you, then by all means go for it. Is what I feel like I'm being pushed to say. So I'm going to pull you an angel card now just to see what message there is for you. So if there's a message for Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising, please let it be known. Okay, oops. So this card on the bottom flipped, and I just dropped all of these. So I'll leave those ones I dropped. So this one flipped. Let's see what this message is. It says, okay, Virgo, so it says, you are lovable. Love who you are, as you are created perfectly. Everything about your true self is beautiful. So I don't know if that resonates with anybody or if that means anything to anyone. Love who you are lovable. You are created perfectly. Everything about your true self is beautiful. Okay, so if you've walked away from something and it's not been fit for purpose, like it's showing here, and an earth sign person, or that's just you, your energy of earth walking away. Potentially it could have been a love situation with Venus here in the recent past, or something that you was really passionate about, or something that really might have meant something to you inside. Then it wasn't for you, and put yourself first and love who you are. Okay, love who you are, Virgo, and have a wonderful month of July. Good luck with the situation. Drop me a comment as the month goes on. Let me know if any of this came about, if something else did come in. Keep me updated. You can check my blog for a horoscope for you as well, because I put those up. If Virgo is not there, then I will do it this evening. But I think I might have put Virgo up already. But you can have a look. You can check the links below, all the information, my blog, my Etsy store if you like spiritual candles. I've uploaded a load of prosperity candles, protection candles, love candles, all handmade by myself. So do check that out. Birth charts, astrology readings, all that kind of stuff. Just check out the links below. Have a wonderful month. Thanks for viewing again, Virgo. Thank you for all your support last month as well. I hope this resonates with someone out there with a Virgo. And hopefully I'll see you again in August. So have a wonderful July. Bye, Virgo. Take care.